5 talks about collecting like terms. So what like terms are, these are terms that have identical variables. So for example, 3xy, the variable is xy, and negative 1/2 xy. Again, the variable is xy. So these two are like terms. Now, we have x squared, yz cubed, so that's a big variable. And we have z cubed yx squared. These are backwards. X squared times y times z cubed. Can we write it backwards like this? Well, the answer is yes, because no matter which way we multiply these, we know that they're going to equal each other. For example, 3 times 2 is 6, and 2 times 3, you get the same answer. So it doesn't actually matter what order the variables are in, as long as they're all multiplied. They're all in the same term. So you have to be careful of that one. Okay, so the steps. Let's identify the like terms. Then we add the coefficients of the like terms. So when we add, we only add the coefficients, do not change the variables. The variables stay as they are. So for example, example 1, let's just identify the like terms in each group. We have 2x, 2, 5x, oh, we have x and x, that's good. 3xy, nope, and then 3x. So these three are like terms, 2x, 5x, and 3x. They have exactly the same variable. Okay, now let's look. 4a squared, so we have an a squared. 2a, so we have an a. Negative a squared, oh, we've heard that one before. A squared and a squared. Then we have a cubed, nope. Then a squared b. Well, we have the a squared, but the problem is this b is not on those other two terms. So therefore, this one is not a like term. The only like terms are 4a squared and negative a squared. Okay, now C. 3p squared, negative 4mp, 6, 2p squared. Oh, we've seen that one before, the p squared. Okay, so I just want to highlight this. So we have 1/2 p and then negative 9. P does not equal p squared. Those are two completely different terms. Those are two different variables. One has the exponent 1 on it, the other one has the exponent 2 on it. So do not think that those are like terms. We also have a 6 and a negative 9, which are just numbers. So we know, even from grade 2, that we can add numbers, no problem. Okay, example 2, add or subtract like terms. So 4x plus 3x. Well, what's 4 plus 3? 7. So add the coefficient, leave the variable. So we add 4 plus 3 equals 7, leave the variable x. Now, we have 4x and 2x here, which equals 6x. And then we have a 3 and a 5, which equal 8. So we've actually, in this one, we have two sets of like terms. Okay, and remember, if there's a variable such as the x, when we do 4x plus 2x, only add the coefficients. Okay, now 8x minus 3x. Well, what's 8 minus 3? I get 5x. 2x minus 5x, I get negative 3x. Okay, again, you are subtracting the coefficient, leaving the variable. Okay, watch them get harder. We have a 6x and an 8x, those are like, so I have 14x, and then we have 4 plus 3, so I get plus 7. I have 2b minus b, so 2 minus 1, I get 1b, and then we have 7 subtract 8, I get minus 1. So this is a b minus 1. I wanted to rewrite it because that kind of looks like a 6, but it's a b. Now we have 3t squared plus 2 minus 6t plus 9t minus 3t squared. Okay, well, let's change color. What is 3t squared minus 3t squared? Well, those just cancel. Those go to 0. So then we have one more like term. We have negative 6t plus 9t. So let's just rewrite this, just clean it up. And you can always choose to do this. And then we have the plus 2. So negative 6t plus 9t, I get 3t. And then we have a plus 2 just at the side.